Hi all, Wolvie fans, back again. I know it's been a while, about 6 months I think. Took a little hiatus, excuse me. Um, haven't really been picking up a whole heck of a lot, just putting my money elsewhere for the time being. You know, I have picked up a few things here and there, and I'm going to show you what I have picked up in the last 6 months, but they're good books, just not a large volume of them, that's all. So, hope everybody's been doing well. So that's good. So I guess I'll just start showing you what I picked up. I'm gonna basically do it from the least juicy to the juicy. First one I got for $1. Nova 5 is just a book filler or a series filler. Trying to get that run. I have a majority of them now, but I am missing a few. So $1, that's pretty cool. It's pretty good shape too. I don't know if this is going to work out very well. Next one, Punisher 1 from the miniseries. I don't remember when I picked up any of these. I know there's in the last few months. I grabbed it for about $10. It looks like I got it at a flea market. It's actually a pretty nice shape too. I got the second one. I don't have the rest of them yet, but bit by bit. And I picked up another G.I. Joe 1. I think that makes it number 5 now. All of them are different grade levels. Like, you get them for like $1 or something like that. But this one I paid, I think, $10 for. It looks to be in pretty good shape too. There's no real damage to it. A couple of, spine ticks here and there, but for $10 I'll pick it up. I grabbed this for $10. X-Men Annual 14, the cameo appearance, I guess, of Gambit. I don't know if they still classify that as first appearance yet. I know there's people talking about it, but it's in reasonably good shape. I don't think there's a spine roll there. Not bad for considering it's a hardbound, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, $10 I'll grab it. What else did I get? Oh, iZombie 1. Watching the show off and on, enjoying it. I don't know how big this book will get, if it will at all. Like, it's an average book. I'm gonna have to do a little research now, but I took it out of the bag a minute ago. I don't know if you can see it. See that line there on the barcode? Looks like somebody ran a marker through it. I'm gonna check other copies online to see if that line is there. It looks like I can see through it, and if it is, I'm not really happy about it. But because the rest of the book's in really nice shape. There's a couple of little small spine ticks, but it's a 9 or better. With that, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why people do stuff like that if that's the case. But anyway, it is what it is. I paid $15 for it, but still, it's not the point. But anyway, still a good book. Picked this up for, $20 at a local comic shop. It's got a couple spine ticks in it too, but still, I haven't read it yet. I haven't opened it. Overall, it's in good shape though. But yeah, I found that for $20. I was kind of happy about it. I've been looking for it for a while. So yeah, Hulk 1. What else did I get? Same store, $15. First appearance of Cyclops. So, whoop! There goes my camera. Psylocke. Oh yeah, the last Hulk book was the first appearance of Red Hulk. New Mutants Annual 2. It's got a little bit, has a couple of dings in it, but like I said, I was looking for this for a while too, but everyone wants way too much money for it. So, but for $15, I'll grab it. Picked up this at the same store. Actually, these are the same day. Funny enough. Hulk 340, first McFarlane issue or cover. Wolverine and, well, the Hulk story. $50. That's normally my maximum that I would spend on an outing, but this one's in pretty good shape. It's got one little ding right there. I think that's another one, or is that just the color? No, I think that is one. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. Looks like there's a little bit of a wave here, but I might get this one pressed. This is actually, there's no color breaks really, but another one I wanted for a long time and finally found it. But yeah, so I picked that up. Same store, oh, same day. X Factor 24. I paid $40 for this one. I changed the bag. The other ones I didn't change the bag yet, and I fucked it up. I had all of these in a plastic bag still. I recommend not doing this ever again. I have done it because I've always done that, just to kind of keep them together, so that way if I'm doing a video I know which ones I need to group it as. Well, I rolled it down here. See that? I'm just a friggin' idiot. It happens. This is the first time that's ever happened to me. I know it wasn't like they were tight or anything. The bag just happened to be, I don't know, maybe one of the older bags or other comics are sticky or something from tape, or tape it rolled it and caught the bag and then pulled it under. But yeah, I was annoyed about that one. Oh well, I still got the book anyway, but still not doing that anymore. Alright, last two. These ones I picked up at they had a small collector's show near me, and they basically, you walk in there, if you couldn't find what you're looking for, you're looking for something really out of the ballpark. They had everything there. It wasn't even, like I say, it wasn't just comics. It was like if you needed tap shoes from the 1940s, they had them. You know, like silly stuff, like, or not silly stuff to certain, you know, obviously it means something to some people, but like, you know, I'm sure if I wanted to find, you know, and like, I don't know, whatever. I was gonna say something, but I decided not to. I was gonna say Hitler's lighter, but anyway, you guys can stop laughing now. I'm tired. Anyway, they probably had that there too, because they had they actually did have some old World War II memorabilia. So anyway, I'll get on with it. I picked this one up, Superman 233. This one is, I'll move the camera back up a bit. It keeps sliding on me. It's got some wear. It's an older book, right? You know, piece of the cover missing there. A lot of spine ticks. Overall, this is in pretty nice shape for her the age. I paid $25 for it. So this is all American or Canadian funds. So you're thinking, you know, you're looking at this would have been like a $10 book or $15 book American, right? So for 25 Canadian, I was stoked. I didn't even have to think about that one. I didn't think I'd find it there. I wasn't even looking for it, to tell you the truth. You know, these are the kinds of things you just kind of fall on in the right time, and this one happened to be the right time. So yeah, so I was really happy about that one. But that's not the top one. Should have been, or it would have been, because I almost left this one there, and I had to go back in and I had to go get it. X Factor 6, first appearance of Apocalypse. This is in really nice shape. It's got one spine tick there, A little discoloration from somebody's thumb, I think. Corners are square. No, a little bit of rounding here. This one's a solid 9.2 anyway. Might get a little bit better. Depends on how lax they are, but there's no ripples or nothing in this except for that one tick, or possibly two there. It doesn't. Maybe a little bit of a spine roll. So maybe a really good pressing would take all that out. Anyway, I paid $50 for this. I actually, excuse me, I actually had to go back. The reason why I didn't get it right away, because I didn't see it. It was just from the same seller as the Superman book, because I had bought the Superman one and I ran out of money. When I found it, I went, I had to leave the venue, get more money, because obviously this was a small enough venue, they didn't have any ATMs, and I had to get some more cash. But between that, I went to another flea market, which I thought was open, but they were closed, and I almost decided not to go back to go get it. That's when I stopped at the bank machine. That's when I went in and said, screw it, I'm going to go get it. And I'm glad I did, because I think I'm going to send this one off. I don't send a lot of books off for grading. Usually it's the ones I get signed I do. But I think this is going to be one of those ones that I'm going to get. And the pages are, well, they're like, well, in here they look like off-white, but it could be a light too, because everything looks off-white in this room. Yeah, so I was really happy. I've been looking for this for a very long time. I spent a lot of time on eBay trying to justify spending the hundreds of dollars people want for it, and I'm glad I didn't jump all over it back then when I found it for $50. So anyway, lads and lasses, wow, I don't think I ever say that. Everything I've ever said that before. This was my 6-month haul. Pretty much just the better ones of it. Most of these have came in larger groups, like 10 or 20 bucks or something like that, or basically like this Nova one. It was just a sampler of pretty much all the other ones that like flea market runs, like where you get like 50 bucks for 10 bucks. Well, that's pretty much what that one was. So yeah. So anyway, now that I'm making a mess of what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing right now, I was trying to set this up so it looked kind of cool, but apparently I screwed that up. So I'll just do this. So, excuse me. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I know it's been a while. I apologize. It was kind of, like I said, redirecting some of my collecting money to other things. I've been getting into recently sports memorabilia. I might do some videos on that if you guys are interested. If you are, leave a comment. Hope you guys are Blue Jays fans, because that's what they are. Me being in Canada, I live 40 minutes away from Toronto. They are my team. I have other teams that I like watching, like Yankees and wherever, Boston, mostly the ALS, American League East. Not too much National League, but just started getting into it the last couple of years. This year I've actually started throwing money at it. Basically changing my collecting addiction, if you want to call it. Being a little more picky on what comics I buy, and then using the other extra money, that whatever I have that I can spend on sports stuff. So I've been talking in the past where I want to build a kind of like a man cave kind of thing for like those movie book, like poster or pictures and stuff, or actors and signed photos and movie masks that I've picked up. So at some point in that little cave or whatever basement, I'm gonna have some baseball stuff too, and maybe some football stuff. So you know, and gaming systems, you know, like it's just a cool little game room down there, right? So it's kind of a work in progress still. I've been buying all this stuff, but haven't been setting up any of it. But once we get that figured out how we want to do it, then I can build it. I am collecting cabinets and stuff, so I just still have to finish the renovations and figure out how we want to redesign the room. Like if we want to add walls or stuff, we just haven't really thought about it much. But yeah, once I get that all set up, I might do a couple of videos in the process, and or just once it's done. You know, maybe that's just as good. But anyway, nothing me yabbering on. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I say, leave a comment in the bottom of the video to let me know if you want to see some of the baseball crap that I picked up. That could be a video or two because there's a few things. But yeah, anyway, have a good one. Like I said again, hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll make another video sometime soon. See ya.